Welcome to Fox 9 Sports Now, everybody. I'm Hobie Artigue. The NFL draft is all done, and the Vikings added some key additions at needed positions. And joining us to break it all down tonight, Vikings GM Rick Spielman. First off, Rick, thank you for taking the time to join us. Yeah, no, it was an exciting weekend for our football team. I think we added players that are going to have an opportunity to come in and improve our roster at a very early part of their career. I know the coaches are really looking forward to having some type of off-season this year, which we weren't able to have last year, and getting their hands on these players and start developing them. So, you know, when we hit the ground running in training camp, at least they'll actually know where the building is when they get in this year. That's true. It's not going to be all like this via Zoom, but you really zoomed to make your first selection in Christiandarasaw at number 23, trading back to get him. That's a left tackle too, Rick, that's played a lot of football at Virginia Tech. Granted, work has to be put in, but how do you see him as a fit moving to that blind side spot? You know, we did a lot of research on him, just like we did all the players in the draft. I know how strong Clint Kubiak and Coach Zimmer and Rick Dennison and Phil Rauscher all felt about this kid. Not only does he fit from a schematic standpoint on our outside zone scheme where he is big, but he's athletic enough to move in space. And the other thing that really, especially on the left tackle side, is his ability in pass protection and his ability to move his feet and adjust to different pass rush moves and the pass rushers he's going to face at this level, but has tremendous upside and an ideal scheme fit for us. To be honest with you, I thought you were going to go for Darasaw at 14, but then I saw you trade back and get him still at number 23, and I guess that's why you're the GM and people like me aren't. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I didn't hold my breath either. I was going to ask you, were you sweating it out a little bit because there was kind of a little run of offensive linemen there? And maybe trying to move up after we made the trade because the extra picks in the third round were very important. But to end up getting those extra picks and still get the player that you coveted, we were very fortunate we got what we were able to get accomplished out of that trade and that transaction. You also got Wyatt Davis, too, a talented guard from Ohio State in the third round. How much more comfortable are you as a whole right now with the state of the O-line post-draft? You know, that was one of the points of emphasis that we wanted to put on to improve this offseason. So we got younger up front. We've invested a lot of first and second round picks, you know, with what we currently have, and that continued this year. Very smart, intelligent people. And, you know, we were very, very fortunate to get both of those guys, and they'll both come in and have a chance to help us this year. But they're going to have to, and I told all of them, I mean, you're not going to be given anything. You have to come in here and earn it, earn the respect of the guys that are currently on this team, and good things will come. Chatting with Vikings GM Rick Spielman, and Rick, you said before the draft, no position is off limits. That was your answer when someone asked you about a quarterback, and that held true selecting Kellen Mond in the third round. He set a lot of records at Texas A&M. He had ups and downs like a lot of college QBs. What'd you like about him to make him your second overall pick in the 2021 draft? Yeah, no, in the third round, we thought we got great value there. We felt very strongly about him. Andrew Janocka, our quarterback's coach, went down and was down at his pro day. Spent a lot of time on Zoom calls with him. You've seen him and his progression through his career and how he's handled all the adversity. And each year he's gotten better. And then I saw the Florida game this year on tape. And from that game on, he continued to improve. And we try to see if guys are spiraling upward as they go through this process, or are they spiraling downward. We felt he's just continuing to get better and better. And I know our coaches are excited to get an opportunity to work with him. Kirk, there's no quarterback controversy. Kirk's our starting quarterback, but to get competition in here with the other two young guys that we have in Nate Stanley and Jake Browning, I think it's going to be very exciting. We feel very strong about the young group that we've put together. And Mond's a very mobile quarterback, too, whenever you watch his tape with the Aggies. How much does that dynamic help the offense as a whole? You know, you look at our scheme and you see us do a lot of boots, a lot of play actions. Biggest question is, when you do see some of the areas that he does have to improve, can this get corrected with coaching, or is this just a fault that can't be corrected? And our coach is felt very strongly that with all his natural athletic ability and the traits he does have, the things he needs to work on can get corrected with coaching and development. All right, defensively, this is still Coach Zimmer coaching this team, so you can't avoid that in the draft. You added at pretty much every level on days 2 and 3. Which of those guys do you believe can make an immediate impact? Because you really hit on some defensive guys later in those rounds.
Yeah, we've been pretty good, and I give a lot of credit not only to our scouting staff, but to Andre Patterson, our defensive line coach. He has a very good eye on defensive ends and what he can work with and what he wants to work with from a physical standpoint to develop. But our defensive ends almost look like power forwards on a basketball team. They're all 6'4", 6'5". They're all 260 pounds. They have long arms, and they have athletic skill sets that Coach Andre Patterson loves to work with. So, last year we took DJ Wanham, signing Stephen Weather back, adding these two to the mix. One of the things that we definitely wanted to prove on was our pass rush, where we didn't get much pass rush last year. So by adding this depth, especially with pass rushers, we'll see how quickly they develop, but very excited about the potential there.
Speaking of depth, you added that at running back with Kinney and also at wide receiver, too, with Amir Smith-Marset out of Iowa. You drafted a wideout in the 5th round a few years back, and that kind of helped out. How do you think Amir can really jazz up that competition at wide receiver heading into camp?
He's a tremendous athlete, has great speed. He was a great kickoff returner. A lot of his athletic movements fit what we do. Keenan McCardle, who we just hired as our receiver coach, was very high on this kid. And as we did the group studies and talked through this is a guy that he wanted to work with because of all the physical traits. So now, get these guys in here and start developing them, and then let's see what happens.
Also, Rick, some emotional moments in the draft, too. You had one player celebrate by jumping in a lake, and then your final pick, Jalen Twyman, kind of teared up on the phone, and you even said, man, I kind of feel like I want to tear up right now.
It's these kids, and they put so much time and effort in their whole life, and finally reaching a goal of being on an NFL team. I get emotional because it's such a rewarding part of this job is when these guys get drafted, and the emotion and the excitement they show about coming to be a Minnesota Viking. Our little safety, if he would have broke his neck doing that backflip, luckily it was into a lake. He almost got fined, and we didn't even have him here yet.
Hopefully you will have some.
But a very athletic backflip, though.
That is true.
Athleticism did show up. Not that I'm judging that as well.
Hopefully you will have the guys in the building soon with a rookie minicamp this year. At this point, what is that looking like?
It's not going to be like we've had in the past, where we've had about 40 or 50 tryout guys. We're only allowed 5 additional players to come in and try out besides what we've been able to draft. So it won't be a full-fledged rookie minicamp like we have in the past. So I know Coach Zimmer and the staff are working on what that's going to look like when they come in a couple weeks.
All right. Enjoy the next few weeks, Rick, before things really get rolling in the 2021 season. Vikings GM Rick Spielman, thank you as always for your time and your insight.
Thanks for having me on.